It's game day, so by the time you're watching this, I'll either be really happy or really sad. So I realized that I've told you guys my favorite NBA teams, but I've never talked about how I became a fan of all the other teams that I like. So we'll start with the Patriots since they're playing today in the AFC Championship and because I'm wearing this sweater. So I started watching football around 2005, 2004. And that was because of my dad. And my dad, when he first came to America, San Diego was his home. So his favorite team is the San Diego Chargers. My sister and I did not take the San Diego Chargers as our favorite team. My sister chose the Dallas Cowboys because of the star. So we chose teams based on their logos. And my sister chose the Dallas Cowboys. And I chose the Miami Dolphins because I like Dolphins. And then I came to like the Patriots, so I started watching football. So after the Patriots' last Super Bowl win was the 2004 season. So 01 Patriots, 03, 04. So in 2005. So I watched the 2005 season when the Pittsburgh Steelers won the Super Bowl. And I remember the Pittsburgh Steelers and Indianapolis Colts playoff game. Anyways, so I explicitly don't remember choosing the Patriots because they won the Super Bowls. I remember that it was between the Colts and the Patriots because it was Tom Brady or Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady. And I ended up liking Tom Brady. My sister ended up rooting for Peyton Manning. So I chose Tom Brady because, being the shallow bitch I am, I thought he was good looking. And that's during that time I chose, well, not during that time, but I liked a lot of teams in the NFL because of these handsome quarterbacks like Jake Delhomme from the Carolina Panthers and Matt Hasselbeck from the Seahawks. Anyway, so yeah. And I also like how there were other reasons why I chose the Patriots still. So the first reason was because of their mascot, or the Patriots, is I love the Revolutionary War and Liberty Kids. Have I talked about this? I feel like I've talked about this. I've told a lot of people this, but in the whole New England area, I really like that period in history, and it's really fascinating to me. And also because the organization brings in players that were never expected to succeed. Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Tom Brady, and they turn them into superstar players. And they let go players when they feel like they don't need them. And it's all team-oriented. The Super Bowl after 9/11, they came out as a team instead of individuals. And it's just a great organization overall. And they have players like Ty Law and, was it not Ty Law? Troy Brown? Is it Troy Brown? Like Troy Brown, who would play on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball against the Chargers. He like made a crucial defensive play or something. But yeah. So going off football. Oh, and then I stopped liking the Miami Dolphins when they failed to draft Brady Quinn, which was like one of my favorite college quarterback. So that's when I stopped liking the Miami Dolphins. So yeah, I like Brady Quinn a lot because he was cute. But Notre Dame kind of sucked. And yeah. Speaking of college football and all college sports, I like the Virginia Cavaliers because I obviously went there. And I've been a fan of them ever since. My uncles went to UVA. They graduated in 2006, so I've been watching UVA basketball from 2006 and on, or for like 10 years now. And then when UVA first made it to or not first, but one of their first trips to the College World Series in college baseball, I watched that journey. I watched UVA baseball before it was cool. Well, of course there are people who watched it before me, but yeah. And the reason I love UVA so much is of the honor code, its strong academics, its beautiful campus or grounds. When I was growing up, a lot of people didn't take school seriously, and I wanted to go somewhere where people took academics seriously. I'm also a big fan of US soccer. I briefly remember the 2006 World Cup. I remember I was at a summer camp and we were at CC's Pizza and like a game was playing on. I didn't really pay attention, but that's like my first memory of US soccer. And then obviously they didn't make it out of the group stage in 2006. But in 2010, or like somewhere in between 2006 and 2010 World Cup, I became a really big fan, and then so 2010 was really fun and exciting. And then 2014 was disappointing. Yeah, and then we didn't make it for 2018. Why am I a USA soccer fan besides the obvious patriotism? Is because, I don't know, I guess I do like the underdog story. And, oh, I really like Clint Dempsey because of his story. And then, yeah, I've always liked American like players or teams. Like Andy Roddick was my favorite player, tennis player. Well, because I also thought he was cute. My favorite figure skaters of all time are, I would say Michelle Kwan, but I did not watch her. It's so sad that she won like 5 straight world championships, but lost twice in the Olympics to like these teenagers who came out of nowhere. So my favorite female figure skater is Sasha Cohen. I think like figure skating is all about jumps now, and like Sasha Cohen was like the most graceful and like artistic figure skater I've ever watched, and it was just beautiful to watch. That sounds so lame, but I would like try to sneak in like Winter Olympic videos in my 7th grade. And then my favorite male figure skater is Evan Lysacek, and he's also like this really like artistic and cool. And he's a handsome person, but that's not why I liked him. But the music was in tune with his moves, and it was so nerve-wracking watching the 2010 Olympics. After his free skate, like I ran into my like dad's room and like I didn't want to hear the score because I was so nervous. That's like the exact same thing I did when like during the Algeria game for the 2010 World Cup. But he won, and then Yevgeny Plashenko gave himself like the platinum medal. Hilarious. Yeah. So then I watched Evan Lysacek and Erin Andrews. I also like on Dancing with the Stars, and it was awesome. Ooh, sports. So yeah, those are my favorite teams. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I now have to have 300 subscribers and thousands of views in order to be monetized. Bye.